cover here in just a few minutes. This video is mainly about what makes each game so brutal, but there are also much more reasonable, easier routes in the game, all sorts of variations, totaling over a dozen levels. If this game looks true to you, I'm hard at work on a Darius Revelation special, going in depth with both this game and Darius Burst: Another Chronicle, both of which will get updates and HD treatment in the upcoming collection coming February. So look for that video from me soon, because I can't wait to play me some Darius in HD. But until then, this PS1 port is more than good. It's outstanding and right up there with Darius Gaiden for me. And if you want to see how hard it can be, try the Omicron route. Just don't run out of capture balls. You'll have better luck getting the misses to lend you back your other pair that you captured long ago. Take her out for some sushi, and at the bar, ask, "Pardon me, but how fresh is your Darius?" It'll be good for a laugh. And maybe your balls won't be purple later when she hands them back. Either that, or you'll get a... The next game on this list is also made by Irem and will surprise absolutely no one. Because you can't talk about a console with R-Type games and not have at least one of them on a hardest list. And yet sometimes a game is so difficult, so dastardly, that it exceeds its reputation and somehow manages to still surprise you with its brutality. It wouldn't be a stretch to say that the next game on this list is the hardest R-Type. Now, does that strike fear in your heart or what? When someone comes to you and asks, "Pardon me, sir, but would you like to play the hardest R-Type?" What do you say to that? Besides, kick him in the nuts and run. Because that's what I would have done. I know what I was in for.
Try to have some foresight before getting yourself into these situations. Try to shut up.
You know, R-Type is kind of easy. I could use something a bit harder. Said almost nobody ever, except for Irem apparently, as that's what they did with Part 2. It takes everything from the original and makes it a hardcore, experts-only version. Heck, even the music is more raw and painful. I used to wonder if the original R-Type was the hardest in the series. It sure felt harder than other console ports, like the excellent R-Type 3. It was certainly harder than the later ports like Delta and Final, and it always kicked my ass after not playing it for a while and forgetting the more difficult stages. Well, now I wonder no more, because the arcade version of R-Type 2 swooped in and proved once again that Irem was the undisputed king of shmup brutality. Between the R-Type and Image Fight series, I can't think of another developer that made more consistently vicious games. Now I only wonder how many people have actually beaten R-Type 2. Doesn't mess with perfection, but simply requires more of it. Tankier enemies, bigger ships, and harder bosses. And along with it, the same cool stage designs and nasty enemies that you've come to expect. I can't say that I love the aesthetic more than the original, as everything in Part 2 is more mechanical and has less organic elements, which I always thought was pretty cool. The music, while also good, especially the second stage, isn't quite as classic as the first, even if it is more raw and in your face. Then again, it could just be my nostalgia talking. Very little has changed in terms of mechanics. The weapon power-ups are just about the same, aside from a more powerful charge beam that has a wider shot, but I didn't personally find it too useful. There are also a couple new weapons, a shotgun laser that fires a large exploding shell, and a home blazer that adjusts to enemy position. R-Type 2 also has some really cool set pieces, like Stage 3, which originally featured the famous screen-sized mothership, but now features an armada of motherships as you fly past several of them and they attempt to blow you out of the sky, or the heart-pounding Stage 4 boss, where you chase race it through a maze while avoiding obstacles, trying to get in a quick shot when there's an opening. This game has moments that'll put you through your paces and get your blood pumping, challenging even the most skilled R-Type veterans.